Alberto Manzi, Italy's teacher. Hi, this is Ilaria from ilazed.com and welcome to a new episode of my podcast Italian Language in English. In today's episode, I'll talk about Alberto Manzi, a popular Italian teacher and the first remote teacher in Italy. Are you ready to learn more? Non è mai troppo tardi. Non è mai troppo tardi, it's never too late, is a widely used, almost overused saying in the Italian language. But unfortunately, it is not always used practically in daily life. People often talk about it, but in the end, out of fear, out of laziness, they do nothing to change their situation and everything remains the same. But what would happen if we actually put this motto into practice? If we turned it into reality? Maybe we would be able to achieve the small and big goals we set for ourselves. Maybe we would be able to change our life for the better and feel more satisfied. This is what happened to a great many Italians in the post-war period, who, iron-willed, from night to night, gathered around the TV in the homes of the more affluent to watch a TV program called Non è mai troppo tardi, hosted by elementary school teacher Alberto Manzi. But let us take a step back and focus on this man, the one who can be considered the first remote tutor, if not in history, certainly in Italy. Maestro Manzi. Maestro Manzi enjoyed considerable success by gracefully entering the homes of Italians, taking them by the hand, and accompanying them on a path of growth and learning. Every evening, before dinner, his program was aired, consisting of real distance learning lessons during which he explained the rudiments of the Italian language and mathematics. In short, as we Italians say, he would teach how to read, write and do arithmetic. Leggere, scrivere e far di conto. To attract the attention of his students, including elderly men and women and tired people returning from work, he resorted to methods that were not very canonical but proved successful. He used white sheets of paper on which he sketched stylized drawings with charcoal, which were essential to make people easily associate image, sound, and the graphic sign of letters. It was a really simple and intuitive method that led to tremendous results. In fact, more than 1.5 million people took the elementary school leaving certificate over a few years. If you see videos of Alberto Manzi, you will have the impression that you're dealing with a friendly character, easygoing of course, but also tame. But behind this docile facade was a determined man, aware of his choices, if not downright revolutionary. In fact, think of the fact that he was suspended from teaching and even stripped of his pay because, following the introduction of evaluation forms, he refuses to fill them out, asserting, "I cannot brand a child with a judgment because the child changes. They are on the move. If next year one reads the judgment I gave this year, we have branded them for the next few years." The following year, too, he was pressured to write his evaluations, but he increasingly stubbornly opted for the single judgment. To all students he wrote, "Do what you can, and what you can't, don't do." Conclusion. Maestro Manzi, along with Rai, had the merit of having contributed to the spread of Italian in Italy. In a poor country destroyed by the war, in which dialect was widespread and illiteracy rampant, this man managed to tiptoe into homes of Italians, and day after day he managed to win the trust of his audience and made them love him just like one of the family. How about you? Do you know someone who has made such an impact in your country? Someone you have to thank for helping to spread culture, even to the lowest strata of society? Let me know your answer in the comment. If you need other explanation about the Italian language and culture, take a look at my website, ilazed.com.